There is a lot of things changing with the Xbox brand that we don't know what's really going on in the background. There's Microsoft and then there's Xbox. Leadership has changed. There's certain things that I really need to get clarified. With the recent announcement of Project Latitude, it could be a good thing and it could be a really bad thing. A lot of diehard Xbox fans don't want to have their games on other platform. Me, on the other hand, it's good and bad. So this article comes from videogameschronicle.com. We're going to take a look at this and we're going to see if we can dissect what Xbox truly means when they're going to go with Project Latitude left and right. You know what that means, multi-platform strategy, because we know for a fact Microsoft has been going into a multi-platform strategy. So let's see what this thing has to say. More Xbox games reportedly coming to PS5 as part of Microsoft's Project Latitude program. It is claimed Microsoft wants no red line policy for which games could release on Sony's console. This is a rumor, or pretty much confirmed at this point, that Xbox really wants to go multi-platform. We know originally they said they want to put more games on the console because they're not recouping the funds. We know Microsoft right now is in the red in certain things. It's pretty much selling things at a loss. Like the higher execs is getting all the money, they're making the revenue, but their margins are steep right now in this booming economy because this thing is killing us right now. It is really killing us, this economy is. Or first party games before they come to PS5. While already a strong foothold on rival platforms, thanks perennial bestsellers Call of Duty and Minecraft, Xbox recently announced plans to bring additional titles to PlayStation Switch. Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, and Sea of Thieves, and Grounded. We know as of right now, these games that have come to PlayStation have staggering effects. And what we see right there is they're part of the top 4 games, the best-selling games on PlayStation that's playing currently today. Say what you want about Xbox, they know how to port games to other platforms that actually run better and it actually does a good job. Hey, that's just how hardware works, man. It can run good on this platform, it can run good on the other platform. Let's keep on going. According to news report from Windows Central, Jez Gordon, more coming Microsoft-owned games slated to PlayStation are being developed. The site claimed, at least for now, they're potentially obvious games you'd most likely expect. So when they say this, I'm assuming Starfield. Of course, I want Starfield to be everywhere. I love that game. Starfield, Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 can pretty much benefit with coming to PlayStation. It pretty much can. Easily. Games graphics and the Sony's PS5 will go hand in hand, which is really cool. Now, this is what I want to talk about. However, nothing should be ruled out, the reporter author added. From what I've heard, Microsoft is pushing a no red line for what games could come to PlayStation, and it revolves around CEO Satya Nadella and CFO Amy Hood's mandate to increase every department's margin. Wow. Microsoft's boss Nadella recently suggested the company was stated to reap the rewards of its increased multi-platform focus, with Xbox games performing strongly on PlayStation Store. We're committed to being players where they are bringing great games to more people and more devices, he said during Microsoft's third quarter earnings call in April. Xbox is reportedly weighing the idea of releasing Gears of War, Microsoft's Flight Simulator, and the next Doom game, Starfield, Indiana Jones for rival consoles, and boss Phil Spencer recently said he wouldn't ever rule out any game coming to other platforms. There you have it, people. This is right here is what I have a problem with, because I'll get my stance out at the very end, probably have this in a standalone video or something, but this is what I have a problem. Okay, people, right there, that's pretty much what the corporate things want to say about Xbox games going to that platform. And here is my official stance on this. I posted a post on Twitter. If you guys saw it, good. If you didn't, fine. Who cares? It is what it is. This is what I want to nail home with Microsoft. Okay, first off, let's get this out the way. I'm okay with Xbox games coming to other platforms. I've always been okay with that. My whole philosophy is I want people to play games on everything. I like I really like the fact that games can be played on many platforms, which is cool. You know, games come to PlayStation, Nintendo, and PC. Everything should be on the table for anything. However, there's one thing that I cannot budge on for certain things, and hence why I got the Xbox gear. People, I'm okay with Xbox releasing these other platforms, but there's a caveat to that. Xbox can release Bethesda games on other platforms and any games for the ABK deal on other platforms. That is a given. Post Bethesda purchase and ABK deals, any game can go on other platforms. I'm 100% okay with that because acquisitions and stuff, hey, I like them. There's benefit for certain things, but if you can get more money for other things, go ahead and do it. At the time, hey, that's a good idea. It really is. However, what I will not budge on is Xbox getting rid of their core titles. Halo, Gears, Forza, and any other OG Xbox title from the Xbox original into the Xbox 360, and maybe some Xbox One. I don't know. Who cares about that? Any of those core titles should not be on other platforms unless it's PC. PlayStation or Nintendo, that is 100% for me. That is a no-go. I will not budge on that. There's also one thing. I don't believe that Xbox should lose its identity. For me, Xbox core games, that is Xbox identity. That is a soft spot in my heart. That is a soft spot in the gaming space. Those core titles, those core video games should not go to other platforms. Just like Phil Spencer said in one of these things, if Xbox loses Halo, it is not Xbox anymore. I think what he said right there was a precursor of what he knows was going to come in the future for what this multi-platform strategy is. As soon as they lose Halo, game over. Xbox is no more. You heard it here first, people. If I'm saying this, because I give Xbox a lot of benefit of the doubt for business model points, you know what I'm saying? I understand they had to change course, which is good. They were doing pretty badly. I understand they had to do some tough choices. I'm sorry about Tango. I really love you guys. Hi-Fi Rush was pretty much my contender for game of the year. I will always love that game. I understand that, though. Hey, man, it is what it is. But if you lose your core identity from the Xbox originals in 360 days, you are no longer Xbox, and it's going to be very, very hard to actually support you. It really is. Because ultimately, that is bullshit. You guys know it. You're getting all this money, and you want to put some of these older core things. I understand newer titles, but you have to have something specifically for your brand. You have to. Your main titles that made you what you were, you got to keep those in-house. Purchases? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Don't even go ahead and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't even freaking do that. It is what it is. You will probably see a rant video from me from that. Core titles? Fuck that. Bethesda games, all Bethesda games can go to PlayStation and PC, of course. And all ABK games should be able to go to PlayStation and PC, of course. There needs to be a caveat. Have some kind of FOMO or something like that. You could get them years down the line, or you can go day and day. You got to do something. It is what it is. But, like I said, when your core titles go, you're going to piss off a lot of people, including me. Like I said, it takes a lot for me to get mad at certain things. Especially with business models with Xbox. It takes a very, very lot. So that's all I gotta say, people. And expect some more different kinds of content from me in the future. And like I said, I'm probably gonna announce it here, if you guys even care. Since we know Xbox is supposedly gonna be changing course, Project Latitude, hence this video, I'm gonna start going back in my backlog and highlighting some of these older Xbox titles. You know, because Xbox's core is how we all got here, pretty much. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, N64, Xbox Original, Xbox 360. But this first time, we're going to go back in time and we're going to see some old Xbox Original titles only on Xbox. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Back when the mascot wars was prevalent, back when things in gaming was ruthless, back when there was some real competition. And it is what it is, people. It's going to be a fun time. Like, share, subscribe, and peace with some more gaming content.